Hello world, it's Clem Clarke speaking from southern New South Wales, Australia. Last week I attended a talk given about the United Nations Climate Change Report, and the speaker emphasised that there were 8 points missing from that report that in fact mean that the amount of time we have to do anything on this planet to save it and keep it running for our future generations is only about 8 to 10 years. After that, he is convinced that the positive feedback loops generated by the excess heat will create more and more deserts, such as in Egypt. Now, it doesn't really matter whether or not you believe that climate change is caused by human activity or not. The fact is that the planet is getting warmer, and there are links to various reports below. If we are to save the world for our children, then we have to act in unison. We almost have to say it's a war footing, and we have to get off our bottoms and start to do things to clean the planet and to provide clean energy and water and so forth. And we have to get the financial system under control so it works for us and not just a few people at the top. This is a top priority because currently the law states that shareholders are to be given maximum consideration by any corporations. That means that the environment and people are right down the bottom, and this is why the environment is being destroyed, because people believe that money is something real, whereas in fact we humans created it. And we created it in such a way that money is made from thin air. I used to talk to the Australian Treasurer about making money out of thin air and the possible consequences of it. And we are seeing what is happening now. Way back in 1970 or so, we had major pollution problems in Melbourne, Australia. And I started writing then to Professor Barry Commoner about his desire to have clean energy. Now, 60 years later, we can see what is happening to the planet. The polar ice caps are getting smaller and smaller. There are more and more firestorms, such as in California, and just this week in northern Queensland there are a tremendous number of fires burning. We have to get onto a war footing to save the planet. Political parties all over the world have to get together and work out a way to save the planet. This nonsense of Republicans removing laws that enable pollution in water, and our own government over here, the so-called Liberal government, which is really a Conservative government, chopping down trees left, right and centre and passing laws to stop people going on protest marches, when all they want to do is save the environment for all humanity. Let's get together, let's do it, and start to work to save the world. Thank you, and please see the links below and join up. Thank you.